All right, let's go ahead and jump on into game number 2, Blade versus Hitman, this time taking place here on Northern Isle. Blade has spawned as the blue human player over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Hitman has spawned as the green orc over here on the top right. All right, let's see what's going to be unfolding here in this matchup. Game number 1, Hitman. Well, I'm sorry if you guys are watching this out of order. Watch them in order, because game number 1, Hitman falling behind 1-0 in this best of 5 series. As well, things are still getting underway here. We'll take a look at the timing. Are we going to be getting up a barracks, or is Hitman going to perhaps try to go for a very fast tech to tier 2 before Rax and Voodoo Lounge? That does seem to be the case this time around. Meanwhile, Blade opening up with the classic Ultra of Kings Barracks double farm opening, and we'll see what heroes will be trained up. All right, we're looking at Ultra of Kings right here. Let's take a look. He's going to go ahead and grab it. It is going to be an Archmage going up against a Farseer once again. So Hitman really liking the Farseer in this matchup. And here on Northern Isle, we'll see what comes of this. He might actually only have 4 peons on... I think he only has 4 peons on gold right now. Hitman may end up falling behind in terms of gold. I think that is the case. Let's say 1... Yeah, it looks like there is only 4 peons right there. All right, peons now making their way back out. We are going into a barracks now. There is a fast tech to tier 2. There is that barracks now. Farseer is just now getting into play. So this is a tech to tier 2 before. And what else is going to go on here? I think we actually finally have 5 peons back on the gold mine. Perhaps that was deliberate to try and get every bit of lumber for that faster tech to tier 2. All right. Let's take a look back down over here. Archmage sitting at level 1, going to finish off this 3-3-3 creep camp very quickly. Claws of attack plus 6 going to end up getting picked up there. Meanwhile, we are noticing that there is still no arcane tower as of yet. We are looking at the Farseer, perhaps going to try and engage, get some extra damage onto that Footman. The Footman really shouldn't be chasing at all, as the Footmen are trying to do a little bit of a squeeze play once more. All right, Farseer going to continue to engage here. Let's take a look. Are you going to be able to steal? No, unable to get that last hit there. Hitman trying to deny that Archmage level 2, but it is much more difficult than it looks, as the Archmage finally gets to level 2 here. All right, Footman going to continue to engage. Spirit Wolf trying to back up once more. Farseer just putting on a little bit of damage onto some of these units, as it's really going to come down to tier 2 and what tech is chosen. Wind Riders or Troll Bat Riders even could cause major issues. Even the organizers is filling in chat with irrelevant. How do I mute chat? Is there a command to mute chat?
Players' forces are under attack.
Anyways, Farseer coming back across. Is it F12? Oh. Nope. Oh, okay. I need to squelch people. All right. Farseer getting here ready to engage. Let's take a look. Spirit Wolf's going to go ahead and try to battle up. Blacksmith is getting added in by Blade, as the Farseer really wants to just try and delay all of this here. Let's take a look at this. Well, Spirit Wolf now making its way back off to the north, summoning those Spirit Wolves again, and now Hitman is in serious trouble. He's still sitting only at level 1, doesn't have that much experience, as we are now going quickly into Shaman. All right. Spirit Lodge, perhaps early Shaman from the Spirit Lodge as well, and that is really going to come down to Purge and Lightning Shield. Grunts now joining in on the fight as well. Can I just mute?
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, let's see if that actually worked. Spirit Wolves going to go ahead and get ready to engage here. There's plenty of Grunts And gonna go ahead and clear out of this creep camp here in just a second. Farseer taking a little bit of damage once again. I'm waiting to see if another chat actually shows up. If nothing shows up in 2 minutes, maybe mute does actually work. Farseer ready to engage here. Murloc's gonna get taken down. Farseer still at level 1, and the Archmage may actually get to level 3. A lot of additional items, replenishment potion getting added in, as well as we're going to take a look. The Farseer actually looking to get some damage, gets the last shot off on that Murloc, as we're going to take a look at the, well, Farseer now try to head back. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 1. He's going to be the one gaining a bit of experience as the Farseer now tries to head away. All right. Peons still mining away back and forth. Farseer going to head back off to the north. Tauren Chieftain with Endurance Aura. No Stomp as of yet. Little bit of bonus damage once again. Spirit Wolf could get taken out as the Tauren Chieftain now arrives to the party. It looks like Blade wants nothing to do with it. However, without Stomp, he is not going to be able to catch any of those units out of position, as we're looking at damage just getting added onto those footmen there. All right, a little bit of a dance back and forth. Low hit point Spirit Wolves heading back once more. Tauren Chieftain without Stomp, unable to do very much, as the Shaman are now out onto the battlefield ready to go. All right, let's take a look at this Shaman. Is it going to just easily purge that Water Elemental? Could wait for it to happen. Oh, there is that purge. Level 2 now on the Tauren Chieftain, as the Shaman now tries to head back. All right, that's exactly what Hitman wanted. Level 2 on the Tauren Chieftain means that he can in fact start stomping, Shockwave, do something to prevent Blade from really just getting entangled all of a sudden. Tauren Chieftain now makes its way back over. Farseer getting in a little pokes of damage onto the footmen as the units are now backing up, and apparently mute does not work as a command. Water Elemental quickly dropped back down here. Low hit point Spirit Wolf now trying to head back again. Stormbolt onto the Shaman. Tauren Chieftain puts his foot down and pretty much stuns the entire human army. There goes one rifleman, as we could see that happen once again. A little bit of traffic here on all of these units, as there is still a Shaman here ready to go. Footman may try and dive on in after this Shaman here, but that's also going to be a problem, as we see a Stormbolt onto the Grunt. All right, not really worth a stomp right now. More units getting taken down. Replenishment potion picked up by the Farseer. Tauren Chieftain has plenty of mana, as some of the Spirit Wolves are still back up here and waiting. All right, Shaman looking to perhaps get another purge off on something else. There is a purge on to a Rifleman. Rifleman trying to break free, not going to be able to do that, as the Farseer gets to level 2. Farseer may try to follow this up with a Chain Lightning, but the units are not low enough to actually sweep through and take out anything. Farseer, Tauren Chieftain now heading back over here. When Farseer's dancing back across here, taking a look, we are not teching to tier 3. We are getting armor upgrades right now for these units. And the Shaman, well, we'll see what they're going to be doing next. We are getting more Shamans, and we are now finally going to be going into that Adept training for that Lightning Shield. There goes a Tuskar Trapper. As well, we could be looking at an expansion as Hitman sets it up. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 2, just shy of level 3. Mountain King out onto the field with a Robe of Magi, plus 6 intelligence, over 300 mana at level 1. And this is the Mountain King without, well, we'll see if the Mountain King goes for Stormbolt and Thunderclap, or Stormbolt and Bash, as he did in that previous match. All right. We're looking at the Polar Tracker, going to go ahead and get cleared up here. Both sides creeping out difficult creep camps, just a hop, skip, and a jump away from each other. The Shaman, well, getting a little bit more mana, but without Brilliance Aura, not able to get nearly as much. Tauren Chieftain picks up a very useful Wand of the Wind. Meanwhile, let's take a look. I believe there was a reveal. Yeah, a crystal ball being used to just find out exactly where the Orc army was. Talisman of Evasion, making that Tauren Chieftain even more difficult to finish off. And Wand of the Wind can pick up units in the front line so that the Tauren Chieftain can escape out of tight spots. Ogre Magi about to get taken down. Potion of Greater Mana on that Mountain King. And that Mountain King does have some great items. Actually transfers the Robe of Magi to the Archmage. That's a curious proposition, since the Mountain King wants over 300 mana to properly use that Potion of Greater Mana that's currently sitting on him. All right, The Reaver now getting taken down. Another Endurance Aura item dropped down. Faster movement speed and attack speed. Rifleman gonna really benefit as we see a Squirrel Town portal to meet and greet Hitman's Orc army. All right, Grunts are all in position. There's the Lightning Shield. There's that Stomp. Shaman are getting picked out very, very quickly as the Tauren Chieftain still trying to fight his way through. Another Stormbolt there. Tauren Chieftain of Hitman could get taken out. There's another quick Stomp in order to try and get away. And no Swirl of Speed. Endurance Aura by the Mountain King. Are we going to see a Stormbolt? Yes, we are. And that finishes off that Grunt right there. Endurance Aura on the Mountain King allows for faster movement speed. He could have picked off another Grunt or so, perhaps, as we're looking at, well, what exactly, well, the Blade's Footmen are going to be eventually transitioned into. Footmen are not that great towards the late game. They are just far too low on hit points. They are vulnerable to the Tauren Chieftain's Stomp and Lightning Shield, as units are still dancing back and forth. Archmage of Blade gonna be able to just completely find his opponent trying to set up this expansion. There goes a couple of peons taken down. However, we're looking for, well, Hitman trying to catch the units in transit again. Blade, well, gets a big Stormbolt onto another Grunt right there. That Grunt could get taken down. Lightning Shield across multiple units. There is a Cyclone to try and minimize damage. Lightning Shield could finish off a Grunt, but no. Was still trying to chase again. Tauren Chieftain just running after all of these units. Is he going to find a big Stomp? Yes, he does. Catching only 2 or 3 units with that Lightning Shield, though, as all of those units were splitting up. Mountain King low on mana. Gonna go ahead and Wand of Wind picks him up and out of that fight again. We're looking at a Sorceress. That's going to get taken down as the Mountain King still has, well, mana ready to go. Stormbolt onto the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain is in serious trouble. Down to 78, down to 43 hit points. Gonna heal back up. Farseer has a Scroll of Speed used, allowing that Tauren Chieftain to get away. Rifleman going to get taken down as we're still, well, chasing after all of these units still. Mountain King has plenty of mana ready to go. The Tauren Chieftain in the back doesn't want to get too close to that Mountain King, knowing that damage will crop up on him. Mountain King getting Purge locked. There's the Lightning, Chain Lightning finishing off that Mountain King there, as Blade is now in serious trouble. Farseer could perhaps land another big Chain Lightning, perhaps try to finish off some more units. Let's take a look at that. There are some low hit point Riflemen. Is the Farseer going to turn around? It looked like he was going to try and deliver a Chain Lightning as the units teleported away, but it just wasn't in time. All right, O2 Grunts are extremely durable, high on hit points, ready to go. Tauren Chieftain perhaps looking to clear out some more creep camps again, as we're looking at, well, Shaman here ready to go. Let's gonna finish off this creep camp. Tauren Chieftain already sitting at level 4. Farseer retreats back home, sitting at level 3, perhaps to pick up some additional items. Clarity Potions, Healing Salve, Scroll of Speed, and we are still only at Stronghold, sitting at 60 over 60 supply. The expansion is currently up and running, so Hitman does have the economic advantage, as we are now going to resurrect that Mountain King. All right, Archmage here, ready to go. Well, trying to finish off these remaining creep camps. Sorceresses are not upgraded. Priests have adept training for Dispel Magic to try and stop that Lightning Shield. Meanwhile, a Web Spinner quickly going to get taken down. Archmage should be picking up and perhaps even using that Replenishment Potion to get a bit more mana.
Players' forces are under attack.
Back down to the south here. Blade gonna end up losing another unit in transit once again, and that's one of the benefits of just staying close to your opponent's base. You see units will rally over there, and you can have a good idea of what your opponent is trying to do. Now, with that said, Blade, perhaps knowing that he could not clear out this red creep camp, purposely backed away, as Blade now going to try and tower his opponent as the militia are making their way out across the field. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 4, going to go after these trackers here. Spirit Wolves spot all of this. This could be potentially a dangerous trap as the Riflemen are all here. Tauren Chieftain, there's a Stomp, there's the Lightning Shield, and there is all of that damage getting added up. Quick Dispel Magic being followed up again. Mountain King is right there, and let's take a look. Lightning Shield coming across. Illusion quickly being used to make it difficult for the Mountain King to get away. Stormbolt onto some of the other units in the back here. Farseer, perhaps, no, more Grunt with Lightning Shield. And that damage over time is just adding up so quickly as the Tauren Chieftain now makes its way back over. All right, Kotobe's getting storm bolted and getting taken down rather quick, as well as we may be looking at perhaps another lightning shield. Well, chain lightning onto the Mountain King. Tauren Chieftain now at 5, and the Tauren Chieftain at 5 with level 3 stomp. Gonna absolutely destroy, and there is the game. Hitman able to tie it up at 1 game apiece.